With sour cream and onion.
Do they?
Yeah.
They good? Be careful. Don't let one get in your eyeball. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How are you doing? Let's just over there fucking around with fire and playing with weapons of mass destruction.
Miko, look at the camera. Look at
Fire!
him.
Fucked up. Fucked up. This podcast brought to you by Lay's Cool Ranch Dorito flavor. Don't put it in your fucking eyeball. You'll fucking regret it.
Because what idiot would even put chips in their eyeball?
Shut the fuck up. But welcome to Auntie Unk Tell You About It. I am your beloved internet auntie, complete with moo and tired attitude because a bitch worked hard today. And then we ate a lot
She's still talking.
and took a nap. You goddamn right I'm still talking, you old fool.
And I'm Unc. Everybody's uncle at the cookout. So we meant to do this subject a couple of weeks ago, but life. There was a recent Tyler Perry interview that I saw that set TikTok ablaze for a bit.
Yeah.
When it's coming from basically saying it was directed to black women, so I guess I understand why they're a little pissed off about it.
Yeah.
A lot of women are making more money.
Yeah.
So if you got a man that's there for you but ain't making much and still trying to hold you down in a certain way, quit complaining.
Yeah. Yeah. As a woman that has been in the work field for quite some time, I feel like I earn every penny that I work for simply because one, we got.
I wasn't done talking, but go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, go ahead, finish. That was a long dramatic pause,
and I'm dramatic as fuck. Anyway, I wanted to talk to Miko about it because she is a woman in industry a black woman at that, who makes a lot of money, and she married a partner who doesn't make as much as she do. I've been in a situation where I had a partner, black woman, who made more than I do. Shit ain't work because of lots of reasons.
Lots of reasons.
And some of them were what we're going to talk about.
Facts.
Now.
Oh, now? Okay.
As a woman of industry.
As a black woman, first we're just going to start with the first identity label. As a woman in the working industry in general, I feel like y'all know, I joke all the time, like, oh, I make doctor money. Like, legit, every penny that I've ever earned and worked for, I have had to bust ass for. And this is not to feed the fairy tale of, oh, work hard enough and you'll be rich. Nah, fuck that. That's nonsense.
Student loans will kick your ass.
Student loans will kick your ass. Mine are already back. Kicking ass.
Like, kick your ass, turn you over, put it in, put it out, look at you, put it back in.
Make you go ass them out without consent.
And mouth the ear, but still.
That part. But I had to like bust ass for every penny I have ever earned. Like when I made a jump in careers and made a jump to a different tax bracket, you would think, yay! But the same patriarchal, misogynistic bullshit that torments women in every industry is in literally every industry at every level.
Shut up, watch. I'm doing the podcast anyway.
And I say that because I don't know. I mean, that's not true. I do understand why people are mad that women are making more money than them. I understand, but I don't condone it because up until this point, you ain't give a fuck that men made an average of $1 to $5 more than women, even if it's at the same job. Y'all don't give a fuck until something started impacting you. So shut the fuck up.
Now, who are we talking about? Who are we talking to?
Men folk in general. Men folk, because I was speaking from the woman identity in general. So as a black woman who currently makes more, who is in an interracial relationship, who currently makes more than their partner, it is interesting to finally be in a relationship with any partner where I'm not a cash cow, I'm not a sugar mama, I'm not any of those things. Um, or I'm just not resented for how much I make.
That was part of what he was talking about too.
Really.
Yeah, like if you have
I ain't
somebody
watch
who
I ain't watch it. And it's
I ain't watched it
terrible
fully
because I
either.
put it on my to-do list to watch because you sent that link.
Same, but I fell back asleep.
Like I
Like,
actually put it down to watch it and did
but
not.
like he was also saying, if you have somebody to hold you down and can feel, kind of like that situation where it's like the 80-20 rule. Like
Mm,
you might be doing 80%, but somebody can help you do that 20.
right, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Or like we have different percentages of effort every time.
Yeah, because like, and there's a lot of women who just want somebody to match their financial aspect, but like that's cool, but that ain't
Right.
all.
See, and I wrestled with that for a very long time. So when I moved out here the first time to get my PhD, I came to terms with because one, we was in a failed marriage. We was this was before the Roaring Horton 20 started because we were feeling sorry for ourselves and throwing pity parties every day of the week, all the time. But it's just like I
Pity
have
party
yet,
for one.
yay, I have yet to find someone who just gives a fuck about me. I know how to make money. I know how to be successful. I know how to run a business. I don't need help with none of that shit. I need someone to love me. And can't nobody seem to fucking do that.
And that's kind of been, how should I put this? Like, because I don't want to sound like, because I am not red pill or anything of that nature. Like, I feel there's a lot of resentment and anger that is not justifiable. It's justifiable, not figured out, I guess, when it
Okay.
comes to from just a male aspect to a woman.
Okay.
To like, I understand you make that. I get it. Don't throw that shit at me though.
Right. Right. I don't think I have
It's the
ever.
I understand where hyper independence in a woman's life comes from because there's a lot, especially a black woman, where a lot of shit happens. Like, fuck everybody. I don't need nobody. We get that. We understand that. But the more you rub it in our face, the more we just gonna be like, all right, cool.
Okay, then.
I'm out.
Because that I don't need nobody, if you really sit down and think about it, sis, is I don't want nobody, even though you do.
I would say I don't want to depend on anybody.
Right.
Whether it
And that
be
goes
not
for
just financially,
anything. Right.
just
For anything.
with your feelings, with your heart, with your sandwich. You and honestly, that was because of that. But as soon as I said sandwich, the brain hit like, hey, but like, that wasn't intentional.
But it's a good point. I just wasn't ready for it. It's a good point though. Like, because that brings me to my next point of people. I'm not going to just say women because everybody's fucking doing it because everyone's fucking terrified of each other and it's stupid. People will get to the point of, and we talked about this earlier this week. People get to the point of if you can't be this, this, and this in a way that I can predict and expect and control and expect the right way every time, I don't want it. That is banana grains, bro.
Yeah, because it's like everybody ain't gonna think. Nobody think like you. And the best thing you can do is fucking communicate. Because I'm
I
just
should have to tell you the
going
fuck
from my
you
aspect of a lot of stuff. Like I dated a nurse, travel nurse, girl made bank. I'm a bartender. I don't make shit compared to her. I was cool with it. I'm comfortable with my masculinity. Like, all right, baby, cool. I'll cook, clean. I actually like cooking and cleaning and doing laundry, all the kind of shit. Like rub the feet and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But also, there was a time where I got too comfortable
Not
and kind of.
but at the same time, I'm gonna also add because you don't give yourself enough credit for this. You uprooted yourself and followed her everywhere.
That too.
Yeah.
And I was gonna get to that, but like, admittedly, to a certain extent, I got too comfortable. Like I paid the part of the bills I could pay and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of had expected her to do the thing
Mm-hmm.
because
Without
she
communicating.
wanted to go out and do all this kind of stuff. Like, okay, baby, I guess you paying. Because once
Mm-hmm.
again, there was no communication between that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And from her aspect, I feel like a fucking slave sometimes. Like
Mm-hmm.
it got to the point where like the state I ran her bad when she was sick, all the kind of shit. Not only not getting appreciated, it was the fuck you doing. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's
Now, before we get people reacting like, "Well, you should be doing that anyway," she said, "No, no, 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 no. Kindness and consideration are a privilege and not a guarantee."
and like also like I said, like I cook like it was, and it wasn't just like I'm gonna cook what I want, like because she liked to change her diet a lot because we were trying to figure out some medical issues. I did my research, I figured all the stuff out. Like I got you, baby, and I cooked. I also played
Mhm.
music while I cooked. Oh, I'm going there. I play music when I cook. She complained about the music. I got headphones. She complains about still hearing the music. I stopped playing the music. And all of a sudden, why don't you dance no more? Why don't you play this no more? We
Mm.
never sat and talked about shit.
Mm-hmm.
There were times I felt under fucking appreciated and not seen
Mm-hmm.
for the shit that I do because she used to thank me for shit. But all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, just like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Yeah.
we both got comfortable in certain ways.
Yeah. So about the female aspect, because I have been the person on the other side. I have been the person that is doing all the weight, carrying all the bills, doing all the working, and old boys at home. I mean, keeping the place tidy or whatever. But there came a time where I had to admit to myself that that was my own doing. I didn't ask for anything. I did not request or show what my expectations were. There was no communication with any of that. Meanwhile, I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here stressed out because I'm overworked, stressed out because I don't get to have no fun. If I do get to have fun, I have to make plans and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. And like it's this huge weight, and he gets to float around lollygag or whatever. But that's not really just on him. I have said nothing.
And
I
that's
have
also,
shared nothing. I have asked for nothing.
and from the guys' aspect on those situations too, it's not like we're, if you guys are actually doing shit, it's not like we're really lollygagging.
Mhm. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Like
Yeah,
the
it's just,
symbolism from your brain, from your brain, it's like they just lollygagging, even though they're not.
it's, it's like when you see a parent mad that their kid ain't got nothing to do.
That part.
It's
Y'all
kind of
just
like,
sitting around. Get up for what?
I
Why
done
am I
did
getting up
everything.
at 7 a.m. on a Saturday for what?
It's like that kind of resentment towards your child being free and be able to do this thing. There's something similar to hyper independent people with
Yeah.
a lazy partner,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but they like the house is clean, food's cooked,
Mm-hmm.
like house was clean, food's cooked, she was thoroughly fucked. Like,
Yeah. To the extent that
but
she could be thoroughly fucked.
and that was another issue that we were working on.
Yep.
But I
How the hell
also
y'all work on that without communication? But go ahead. I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I'm
But
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
there was communication, it was just one fucking sided in some
Wow.
situations.
Wow.
But also, like I said, like I didn't just sit around and be lazy. Like I was working on my own shit, making my own money, doing that thing. And something that you said with your partner that hit me so hard after we broke up.
Hmm.
When you talk about like her money is guaranteed, because like I said, bartender, been bartender for 20 plus years. Shit, I've been
Good
bartender for 20 plus
God.
years.
Good God. Shut up. Ah.
And you said that my paycheck is like, you said his paycheck is, your paycheck was guaranteed and his was not.
Yeah.
And that, and you said that you didn't realize that and why you were acting that way. And my brain's like, oh shit, she was probably acting that way at the same time too. Granted, it would have been nice to talk about it, but and that's a lot of issues well, I don't even say issues I have, like issues I see bolster when it comes to especially black women making more money than their partner,
Mm-hmm.
because I like there's that resentment in a way, but it's not like somebody like ready to, it's that resentment to the world in a way that's saying like I made this, look at me make this money, but at the same time, bitch, you want to be loved too, but you ain't allowing yourself to be loved. Like
That part.
I need to find somebody equal. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I will agree to that statement in the sense of I need to find someone that can help me do the same things. Like,
That's what I meant.
yeah, like
I need to find
we
somebody to
both,
financially match me. Like that ain't the
I
match
won't
you
say
might need.
financially match. I will say, um, at least cover themselves. At least take care of their own bills.
Like,
I can't tell you how many relationships have really just boiled down to y'all should probably just get a separate bank account and one joint account that y'all agree what you put in for, like if you're saving up for a trip or something, that's what you use that account for, nothing else. Because otherwise, chaos ensues because you're individuals. You make your own money, and it's going to want to boil down to, well, shit, if I want to swipe for this Coach bag, I'm going to do that. Ain't
and
nobody fixing
sometimes
it.
that's
Who
going
going
to
to
get
check
you.
me, boo? And that's valid.
And also, like, leave your partner the hell alone. If they're
What's good,
paying,
Epps?
like I mean this in the serious aspect. If the bills are paid, or if they contributing, how they contributing, whatever extra they spend the money on, shut the fuck up.
Shut the
If it
fuck
makes
up.
them happy, if they're busy making you happy and what they're doing makes them happy,
And it's not driving y'all to financial ruin. Let's be honest with that. We
yeah,
had to
it's
have
not
a
driving you to ruin.
conversation about a new Xbox a couple weeks ago, and I laughed in his face and black womaned him, as he said.
Like, I legit got a lecture for buying underwear.
Underwear! You're so financially
I am
irresponsible.
financially irresponsible. Like, here's the thing that makes me happy. I call them funderwear because, like, I got some right here in the corner. Like,
Of course you
like
do.
underwear with like Doritos, like just
Underwear.
cheeky, pun intended,
Uh,
cheeky shit. Where it's like Twinkies, fun, like just
Pringles.
stuff like it. It makes me happy. I get them at Ross and TJ Maxx whenever I find them.
All
They
right, now you
$5
put
each.
that out in the universe. Someone's going to start having a bigger underwear collection than you.
I will send you the list of pictures I've taken. There is no one that has my
Okay.
collection. After I've resized and had to buy more.
Okay. But point being, they only cost like what, $5, $8?
Not even 8.
Now,
8 if it
now.
included
I was
socks.
about to say, if it's like a 2-pack though.
8 if it included socks.
Mm-hmm.
Which I
But
ain't a real big sock guy. I like being barefoot. But 8 at the most. It
but
ain't like I
that's
bought them every day. Because they don't make enough to buy every day for one.
but the point being, you're financially irresponsible. And it's stupid because it comes from the same mindset and verbiage that poor people shouldn't get roses or shouldn't have cake.
Like, meanwhile, you dumping money in the family shit just
No,
because
no,
you
no,
think it
no,
might
no,
be a
no. We're
good
not
thing.
taking personal pot shots. We're not doing that.
I
We're
ain't
not
taking
doing
personal
that.
pot shots.
That was a personal pot shot, my boy. That was a personal
Oh
pot
no, I
shot.
can be way more personal than that. But
That was still, you're still, again, no
my
personal pot shot.
apologies. God damn
Thank
it.
you. Okay. But point being, he got labeled as financially irresponsible for a measly $5 to $8
Probably
twice a
like
month.
$20 a month, if that much.
Yeah.
Which once
So
again, like I said, if you don't like, and that's not a way to start communication. Like
your husband.
I think you being stupid with your money. Like that ain't a way to start a
That's
conversation.
not a way to start a conversation. And you're one. Let's put the therapist hat on. One, we're not using pointed language here because you're already attacking me. You're already aggressive. I'm already on the defense. And so whatever you're saying, it's not going to get through anyway. Two, you are not allowed to dictate that someone is doing something wrong with their life and their money because it's not yours.
Because here's the other person's side of the brain. Here's like,
And
bills are
Scrap Daddy
paid.
says, hello, Craft Daddy.
How you doing, Scrap Daddy?
That's
But
nasty.
like straight up, like here's what the other side's mindset is like, and harsh language ensued. Bitch, bills are paid and I do everything around the fucking house. What the fuck? I can't pay $5 for some underwear for? Like this, it's whether it be like Funko Pops, whatever minimal thing that gives you joy in life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying $20 a month just to have fun. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know if y'all realize this, but life is hard and bills are stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever been sold on in my life. Being an adult with responsibility, fucking stupid.
now if it came out as like I feel this way, and we have a conversation about that, by all means, cool. We can talk about that. Now,
Mhm.
I feel like you're being financially irresponsible. And once again, logical brain here is like, bills are paid.
Huh,
I
what the
pay my
problem is?
I pay my part. I'm doing all my shit
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and paying this debt that I've been paying off that you know about, but you okay.
But it's just okay. But that's just not my problem. Okay,
So I just can't
no,
pay $5 from draws.
financially irresponsible. Absolutely not. Absolutely not financially irresponsible. So 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 when and I've probably talked about this a few times before, like had to be what, house number 2 that me and Scotty lived in together. And one day I was just kind of realizing, I walked by him in the door and I was like, babe, I don't ask you for shit. No, you don't. Like, I don't even ask you to do nothing. No, you don't. And I am terrified every day because I know you don't need me. Like, realest answer I've ever gotten in my life, bro. Because it had never occurred to me that I have such like a control issue that everything has to be just so. Hence, going back to that concept of if you can't
But
be this, shut up. If you can't be this, and this, then I don't want you. Like, I didn't usually project that on people as much.
and here's the thing too.
More, I'm not done.
I'm sorry.
As much as I projected it onto having control, being the head of the household, no question.
Because there's also a thing I see the issue with too. Because it's always if they don't do this, and this. Not if they do this and this, that's cool. They need to do this. They need to do all of this. If they miss one, fuck them. Like,
Fuck them and everything they've ever done. Mm-hmm. Paragon said, I mean, if your bills are paid, you got food in your belly and clothes on your back, you're not using money on drugs or hookers. I don't see a problem with $5 pair of drawers. Nah, Paragon, it's financially irresponsible.
You think you want to see a smile on your partner's face? Because 9 times out of 10, you getting like, look, baby, hey, you getting cheeks, you seeing cheeks, and a stupid ass pun to deliver. Like, you bet when I got the Pringles, hey, baby, once you pop the fun, don't stop. Bam, boom.
I hate you. Listen, y'all don't understand. He just got a pair of Pringles draws, and the Pringle man face is right over.
Oh, I didn't get those because those.
You didn't get those?
Those are creepy.
I don't care. Shit was funny.
I don't want a Pringles face like this.
Look at my
on my crotch.
Look at my junk.
But seriously, like, and also you get fun pics because I'm gonna say this story. I had some Batman boxes, right? Had the Batman symbol on the front. And fellas, y'all know those days you wake up, yeah, you get morning wood, yeah, cool. I thought you get morning sequoia, where you go from this to this. I woke up like that one time, looked at it, I looked at it, and he looked at me. Got the idea. Put on my Batman drawers, popped out the hole in the front of the boxes, took a pic, sent it to her because she was at work saying, hey, the Dark Knight Rises.
Thank you, Ebbs. I will chug. Thank you so much. Have not had enough water today.
And just like shit like that, like it makes your partner happy. They're trying to make you happy with the same shit. Why the fuck you complaining?
And I won't necessarily say it is a gender specific issue other than that, when we are going back to the days of the husband, the guy that was my husband, his views on financial stability were fucking weird to me. Fucking weird. And I will give you the prime example. So, one, he's an army guy. Okay. One, they're obsessed with marrying people the second they meet them. And I mean, it's a harsh stereotype, but I'm sorry, it fucking tracks because, the brainwashing and all that. Wife, car, babies, and then house, and then get cheated on, and then divorce, and then
do the cheating.
Do it again, and then do it again, all over again. Or sometimes both. Why not both? His whole rationale and perspective on taking care of me as his wife was not to make sure we communicated clearly, was not to make sure that, we were building a home together or building a life together or giving a shit about each other, spiritually or anything like that. It was, if I die, you get $300,000.
Meanwhile, in the household, a chair was still a chair, even if nobody was sitting.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, bro, I am trying to communicate with you. I am trying to say, hey, please do not take a solo dolo contract overseas where I probably won't have contact with you. I don't want you to die. We have jobs.
I die, you paid for, like.
That was the argument. I'm like, bro, you do realize I got in this relationship, this marriage, because I wanted you, right?
But I got this money if I die, though, so it's cool. You cool, right?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then the second you stop caring, you become a gold digger. I don't understand. I don't understand that. And I will say that is partially society's fault. Hell, majority of society's fault, because we are pushing this, capitalist agenda that money is required to live and die, unfortunately.
You must be happy. And the only way you be happy is have money to buy happy. But money won't buy you happiness. Shut the fuck up.
No.
Whoever made that is a fucking liar.
The post I love is like, bro, we're talking about having health care paid for, not having to worry about going broke by our next paycheck, not buying a fucking solid gold toilet.
Like if I break
Happiness.
my leg, I don't want to have to debate
I
to get it
mean,
treated. Like if my
I
leg
don't
is
want to
like
have to sit here and be like, do I just YouTube how to reset it myself and see how it goes? Or that
like
should
I'm
not
over here
even
looking at
cross my
bones
mind.
sticking out and be like,
Mm.
should I splint this? Like that should
Glitch, not the hero we need. Maybe not the one we deserve, but damn it, it's the hero we got.
Who said that?
Paragon.
Paragon, you motherfucker. Thumbs up.
Oh, but no, it's just like, how did we go from eating grapes in the forest with our titties out to credit scores and taxes on shit that we've already bought?
And all
Like,
these
I still
stupid
can't
ass
get belong behind property tax on cars. Like, bro, I'm still fucking paying for it to one person that I bought it from. Why do I have to pay you to be able to drive it on your road?
and all these
Huh?
stupid ass societal gender roles. Cause like
Ugh,
once
the
again,
ghetto.
coming from a man who had a woman who made more bank than he did, I had no problem being just being a house husband, basically. Like I had no. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Because first off, I like that shit. Second of all, I'm good at that shit.
For just 10 cents a day, you can adopt a house husband likely.
10 cents, bitch. I ain't worth 10 cents.
Shit.
Have you tried? You eating my food?
Shit, me. Gender
You
roles are ass. Gender
you
roles are
eating my
so
food?
ass.
God damn it!
You be mine. And we broke
Among
full
other
time.
things, but still.
Anyway, gender roles are ass, Ebs, 100%,
Oh,
because that's
Philly
how
cheesesteak. That's all I'm saying.
that's
Anywho,
chicken parmesan. That's all I'ma fucking say, bro.
you should have said sweet potato pie, but all right.
No, because you only had one slice of this shit.
I know.
We ate the rest of that.
I know.
We ate that. It was good. Paragon said just 10 cents. That's tempting.
I don't worth more than 10 cents. I'm at least a quarter.
Rent a glitch for $5. Gender roles, anyway, are ass, Ebs, because they
Yes, they
are
are.
socially created and socially motivated. And I think that is at the heart of pitting genders and partners against each other based on how much they make.
Because no one
And
can explain why they give a fuck. No one. Because it's supposed to be this way. Why?
we should be doing 50-50. No, you should both be doing 100-100, but because just in case one of you drops below 70, the other one still got the other 30.
And even at the same time, even if it ain't we got to define what that 100 is, because it's not always financially sometimes. Because like
sometimes it's invisible things like doing laundry and putting shit away, like cooking and
oh,
cleaning and
your
shit and making
uniform's
life
already
easier.
clean and ready. Like just because you were too tired to do it, babe. I got you.
All
Vice
the
versa.
unsung things that are work, but no one sees it. That shit still has to get
I
done.
wouldn't be me if I said, "Let me fuck that stress out of you." Just
It's his duty to please that brother, amen. But nah, and like in many of the couples that I see, it's like because they've got this idea of gender roles, what their partner's supposed to do based on such gender roles, and the partner's doing the same exact thing, and y'all are projecting all over each other. That's what your problem is. I need
they're
y'all to get on
supposed
the
to be
same
doing
fucking
this.
page.
They're supposed to be doing this. Wow.
According to who? Whose handbook? Whose handbook is this? Let me see both your handbooks. Toss them in the fucking garbage. I'm done. Let's make a new one because
Burn
this
them.
is stupid.
Burn
Burn
right a
them.
new one.
Because how you working on handbooks from people and places that probably haven't worked out? How your parents doing? Well, they're dysfunctional. Throw it away. How your favorite TV characters handle it? Well, I mean, she just acts distant.
Shut the fuck up,
But
the
she's
TV
always
character. Moving on.
No. I use that shit in my therapy because there's a reason we watch trash TV. There's a reason we watch shit that just drags us in because we see a piece of it that resonates.
Okay,
So if your favorite character has a handbook up, fuck everybody, don't need nobody, but you lonely as shit, I need you to edit your handbook. All right, we like organized chaos, not dysfunction. Amen. 100%. 100%. So yeah, so I don't get. So now let's talk switch gears, talk about why that communication portion is so important. Because if we're not talking about it, we're assuming, we're projecting, blah blah blah. It is difficult, and you just learned this firsthand, like earlier last week, that when something comes up that causes discomfort, a rift, confusion, and a high emotional reaction, talking through it and trying to regulate is hard as shit. Y'all starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and I think can't look at the fucking engine that could, and you're stumbling through it, but you get through it. Yes, this shit is uncomfortable to
It's gonna
talk
be
about.
bullshit. It's gonna be feel like bullshit the
Bullshit
entire
entire
time.
time until y'all get back on the same page, clearly, and feel weightless because now we're not carrying dumb shit.
And you know why it's hard for us to do that? Because no one fucking taught us how to do that shit. Like
Nobody taught us how to do that shit. They only taught us how
no
to
one.
compete, tell us what the man is supposed to do, tell us what the woman's supposed to do, and keep pushing, and then sprinkle capitalism on top.
And
That's what
throw
we
it
got.
in and throw it in. I'm gonna have to play some gender roles, and this one aspect too was just fucked up. If I say I feel this way, blah blah, blah, oh you sassy.
You zesty. Can we
At the
stop?
same time, can I get a man that expresses his feelings and
Hell
emotes
no.
and all this kind of stuff? And the minute we do,
Feminine. I'm sorry. If I had to choose an insult, I would take the expression feminine over zesty because feminine just sounds rude. Oh, you drink water with straw? Feminine.
you like
Bitch, I can't
milkshakes,
win.
feminine.
Feminine. Rude. This is rude. Okay, bitch, we can't be both. Especially as black women, we are both, and you know that. So allow someone else to be both as well. Because you want people to
Ooh,
understand your struggle, but you
ooh,
won't allow them to have the struggle.
ooh. Amen, amen. Lord Jesus, the choir has spoken. The
You
pastor
was
has
a
spoken.
stupid.
The
You
deacon
was
has
a dumb.
spoken.
You was a dumb.
The pastor's wife, whole ass, has spoken. Everybody
Not
has
her
spoken.
whole ass. Goddamn.
My bad. That's wrong. The pastor's daughter's whole ass has spoken,
I
and
mean,
or
the,
son.
I mean, the pastor probably a whole ass too. To be fair,
No, gigolo ass most of the time. But
fair. The minute men express their feelings or hardships is either seen as feminine or it's seen as ammo for the lady's gun if things don't go how she wants.
oh,
Listen,
but yeah, can we? Can I?
yeah,
Can,
because didn't we talk about that? Didn't we talk about that once? With
I'm gonna personally go ahead and say about this kind of shit because speaking as a man,
as a man.
because of gender roles, especially in my I'm in my mid 30s almost. Goddamn.
Jesus Christ, sir.
But
Jesus.
like the
Shut
generation that we was,
up.
the generation that me and my father, my grandfather is like, you better not show emotion. You better not. And the minute we take a chance to be vulnerable, it is like pulling teeth for us. It is hard to. It's someone that we trust 125,000%. It is someone that we are trying. Like I want to be in this person. I want you to understand me for me. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
give you this little piece of thing, this little thing that don't nobody else know. Don't know. I hadn't told nobody, or I'm just being open with you. And the minute you use that against us, we shut the fuck down.
And this is a beautiful segue into my whole ass belief. Stop putting other people's business in group chat, ladies. Stop it. Stop. Stop it.
And men too. Like fuck that.
Because
Everybody.
let's see, I'm speaking to women. You can speak to men. Because stop it. I don't need to know what your newest boy toy's dick look like. I don't need to help you ridicule him in any way. I don't need to know what your true feelings are about this relationship if you have not expressed them to him. Um, Stop it. Get some help. Thank you, Paragon.
Same thing, fellas. And also, I don't want to see your partner's titties
Mm-mm.
or any part of her body
That's weird.
unconsentedly, at least. Like just
That's weird.
if they cool with it.
You know how weird it is to see somebody naked ass body part and then you got to go to on a double date dinner with them, huh?
You're like, I'm looking at this dude like, I've seen your dick. I ain't happy about this, man.
I'm
Like,
not happy about this.
I know how too many of my friends' dick looks like without, granted, I don't care about seeing my friends naked, but I wanted it to be consensual and on their terms.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Stop it.
if we friends and you ain't seen my ass or dick, you ain't see me naked. Why we friends? But like, just like, are we friends?
It is not a rite of passage by any means. I'm gonna put that disclaimer out here. This motherfucker just really don't like clothes.
I really don't. I really fucking don't. Like,
Man really don't like clothes.
I ain't trying to show off. I ain't trying to entice. It's just, it's hot. My balls are tight. fuck these draws. Like,
It's hot. My balls are tight. Fuck these drawers.
like this woman has seen me rip a pair of drawers off. Like, just, well, she didn't really see me. She heard the math. She heard it happen and watched the drawers fly out the window or door. It was in the door.
Well, Paragon, it's very awkward. I just want you to know that. You're having hard times getting a single date, let alone a double date. See, that's because one, the dating pool is full of doo-doo. And like I was saying, everybody's fucking terrified of each other.
Those weird like mosquito larvae that be wiggling around.
No, because at least there's growth there and growth and progression.
Wow. You know what? All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing. Go ahead. Proceed.
Yeah, but yeah, the dating pool's got doo-doo in it. And people are terrified of being themselves. That's why I always harp on, like, say the weird shit up front. Because why would you waste energy trying to get someone to like you, trying to make good first impression?
Say what the fuck you want.
If you can't keep that impression up the whole time, because that's when you start having problems.
Say what the fuck you want. If you want to just get your eruption button touched, just say that shit. If you want somebody to feel you want somebody to be a friend with benefits, say that shit. You want to get an emotion button. You want to get emotional.
We're not just going to gloss over the eruption button.
You know exactly what I meant. You want your eruption.
Thank you, Paragon. I'm sorry, what was that?
If you want somebody to touch your eruption button, like, hey girl, I want to go on this date to get laid. That's cool.
Now
hey,
I'm
dude,
about to get divorced because I'm about to walk in here after this podcast and ask Scott if he wants to touch my eruption.
If you come in like, hey dude, hey person, however you identify, I just want to come, by all means, just say that and we are cool. If this is like, I don't want somebody to enjoy dinner with, just say that. I just want a friend. Say that. If I want a relationship, I want to see where this goes. Just say that. Just say it. What the fuck you want?
I mean, that's valid. That's valid. Like the one reason so in the roaring, whoring 20 era of my life, we had about 3 sugar daddies at one point in time. And I remember hold on. I remember each like first date. And I loved this process simply because one, wasn't no bullshit, wasn't no games. What are you expecting of me? Here's what I'm expecting of you. Can we do this or no? Let's give it a shot and see. That was the most straightforward I have ever talked to anybody in my life at that point.
I want something pretty on my arm in certain events. Just say that.
Just say that. If you just don't want to have dinner by yourself no more, just say that.
I buy lunch for friends. You think I won't be cool with buying lunch for, like, you just want attention? I want it. Shit, me too. Like, just you want to get to know somebody? Shit, me. You want a free lunch? Cool.
Sure, I can spot you. That's fine. I don't care. As long as you honest about
it. Yeah, just say that. Granted, we ain't going away expensive.
Hell no. I get to order a full meal. You get it off the dollar menu, but hey, you eating.
But also, we also ain't going to like dollar store. Like, you ain't going to like McDonald's. First, I can't eat at McDonald's, but we ain't going to no. We ain't going to stupid and cheap and just whatnot. Like, hey, cool. We can go somewhere reasonable.
Or we can go somewhere stupid and cheap because then it's about the hangout, not so much the food.
Well, I mean, stupid and cheap is in fast food because I can't. It's stupid to me because I can't eat it. Okay,
that's fair.
I vomit.
But there are some of us that can't eat it and don't scoff at that. Like I was having a whole.
I don't scoff at it now. Like, I don't scoff at a fast food.
No, you just called it stupid. That is scoffing.
It's stupid for me for eating something that will make me throw up.
When people are hearing you in the context and don't know, that means, well, for me, you didn't say for me.
Okay, fine. Let me rephrase this then. It is stupid for me to eat fast food because I vomit every time I eat it. Now I don't shit on you. Want to go on a fast food day? Hell, if you want to dress up in a suit or go to McDonald's, do you? I encourage that shit. I love seeing those kind of pictures.
Fair enough.
But I can't do it. We can go to a diner though. We can be at a diner all day. We will do a diner day. Okay, you want to go to Waffle House? We can go to Waffle House at 3 a.m. and watch shit happen.
I'm gonna say a phrase, and this might make you feel some kind of way. If you broke, just say that. Listen, I
didn't say it. I fucking said it.
I hate that phrase. Like, what? Bitch, you're broke too. Like,
if you broke to say that, I didn't already say that.
I didn't already said it. That's why I'm covering my check. I didn't order all what you ordered. You cover what you check. So when it comes to money and gender roles in society, and if you broke, just say that. You know what really grinds my gears? Red Lobster ain't a date. Applebee's ain't a date. Cheesecake Factory, that's not a date. Yes, the fuck it is.
First of all,
And
Cheesecake Factory is a fucking journey. Like,
Cheesecake Factory is a bop. You hear me? You
I ain't
know
even
how
saying
hard.
it's a bop. It's a
No,
journey.
no, I'm gonna tell you why it's a bop. Because you know how hard it is to get a group of 4 or even minimum 3 people to figure out what the fuck they want to eat.
When you got a book, this ain't even thick enough. That ain't even thick enough. When you got a menu,
Cheesecake Factory
when
got
you got a
shit
menu
for
like this,
everybody.
when you got a menu like this fucking thick,
I mean, the cheesecake ain't really shit, but the food variety options, ping. They're fucking ping. The pingest. I've been watching too much shit in Cheesecake Factory is the shit, son. And I don't understand why they get so much. It's just bougie Applebee's. Okay, bitch, I eat at Applebee's too. What you want to do about it?
and like, and when we, here's what I keep telling people, and like me and Miko have had this conversation. People's standards are fucked up in both ways, where it's they're so low that someone who treats you like a decent human being, you fall a fucking love with. Also, they are so high that you expect, like, you don't even meet your own standards.
You don't even.
Chill the fuck out.
You are projecting expectations that you can't even meet. How to make that make sense?
Like, at the end of the day, look, you know how good it would be to be with somebody. Like, look, I will communicate this all day. Look, I got $50 to last me for 2 weeks. You want to go on this date? We're going to Applebee's 2 for $20. Like,
hey, because listen, Applebee's ain't no bad. Listen, if
you want to split it, we can buy drinks.
If you're not cute enough for the drinks to be strong because the bartender likes your vibe, just say that. Just say that.
Oh, and I'm one of those dudes. Like, if a dude buy you a drink, first off, I will make the sacrifice in trying it because dudes ain't shit. They'll try to roofie a motherfucker. If you ain't watched them give you the drink, like I will take that. Watch me. If I fall, yeah, we going home. But
if I go down, you call the cops.
But at the same time, I'm like, hey baby, see if we get you a rum and coke.
That part. Let me buy a drink.
So you want a Jack and Coke, all right?
You want another Jack and Coke? All right. Yeah, let me get a Jack and Coke. Cool, thanks. Here, babe.
Like, some of us ain't got that whole issue with their masculinity. Like, I don't want a woman to buy no shit.
Bro, I tell you about the time the husband freaked out at a fucking McDonald's, right?
Over some fries.
Over some free motherfucking fries. Because old boy in the back making him saw me, thought I was cute, and just put an extra large in the bag. You know him? No. You want to be with him? Sir, do you want to share these free fucking fries with me or not?
Thank you.
What the hell?
And that's the male gender role of bullshit where it's like, I gotta be a man. I gotta be the only person that she attracted to. And she can't be attracted to nobody. And that I mark my territory. She can't, everybody gotta know. That's my woman. I'm the alpha male.
Meanwhile, I gotta walk like the alpha male.
That's my woman.
Meanwhile, me and Scotty in the fucking supermarket 2 weeks ago, seeing this little tiny petite baddie hunched over trying to grab some oranges, and she got tattoos on her upper thigh meats, like right under the booty cheek curve. And like he over here trying to be respectful, because I mean, if you're a dude, you stare too long, that's creepy as fuck. But shit, me, I'ma look.
Both y'all cheek to cheek.
And I actually read the tattoo and I started cracking up. He was like, all right, what does it say? Because I can't look. Her tattoo said, "You're killing me, Smalls," on the back of her leg.
She's a Goonies girl.
She's a Goonies girl.
But also with the role reverse too and stuff like that too.
Right. Like, babe, this guy's ass is fat. Is it? Let me see. Oh shit, sir. You can set a glass of water in there, right? Like, there is nothing more rewarding and invigorating and reinforcing of a healthy foundational relationship than to feel secure enough to still feel attraction, but not act on attraction. And then to be able to vocalize it.
The sexiest thing you can tell to a secure dude, like I'm gonna put my business out there. I'm gonna put my motherfucking. The sexiest thing I've heard in a long time. I don't even know who said it. I don't care who you flirt with. I know who you coming home with.
Ayo. Same.
I know who you coming home with.
Same. Same suck. Same.
And I got
Same.
that same mentality. Like, Duke flirt you all. I know you coming home with.
Bro, you know how many people we done got $50 off of at Purgatory because they didn't think Scotty could pull me, even though we there together?
You're like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm all that aspect.
Snoopy's! Hey.
Like even like in an open relationship, like you can like because there's some things that I don't like to do. Have fun. Because I know who you coming home to. Like, once again, that 80-20 shit. I got the 80. Go have your 20. You gonna come back for that.
Paragon said, I'd be more upset that the guy didn't think I was cute enough for a free extra lunch Friday. That is valid, Paragon. That is valid.
We have dudes mad over fries.
Like
never mind.
Throw hands with a stranger over some fries.
But at the same time, though, I remember you telling me some stories about a waitress flirting.
No, that was with Scotty. That's different. That's different. That's different. No, because, and I will tell you how it's different. Because he is consented to me swooping in and behaving like that. I tell you about the one Purgatory. We were dressed up like video game characters, and he was Link. And what's her name? I always forget her name. She does the pole arts for Purgatory, but she was also dressed as Link. And we were there before doors because I was getting ready and whatever. We were helping set up, and he got his first drink of the night at the bar. And she walks up to him, she's like, "Oh, you're dressed as Link too." Slides over, put out his move head over, babe. And then I slide over. Strange danger. I need to know. And then I slide over. Didn't they call you for rehearsal? Yeah. See you later.
I'm blowing that ocarina later.
Okay. So the storms comes from this hoo-ha over here now. Okay. Let's just not.
Like, I'm about to play you a song and ride him right now. You keep playing around.
We are going to the water temple together without you. Y'all got all those because you nerdy as shit, and I hope you find somebody to smoke your boots later.
We're gonna need a Zord tuning for getting that wet. Anyway.
So in our last 3 minutes, final thoughts on money, gender roles, and society.
They bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
Bullshit, bro.
You fucking yourself more than anything.
And still not getting fucked right.
And you fucking yourself and ain't happy because some mysterious person or group of people said you ain't supposed to like that. Why? And can't nobody explain to you why. If it works for you, if it works for them, if y'all are consenting adults and y'all relationship will work and there's communication, tell everybody else to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Because 9 out of 10, they single, they ain't happy. They trying to make you just as unhappy as they are.
Bull to the highest of shits. It is all bullshit.
It's ox shit. It's that high. Like this bison shit. Just
bison bullshit-doodoo. Bullshit-doodoo. Anubis Purgatory is a fetish show night of nonsensical half nudist kink and BDSM when it still happens. That's fair. The next show is October 13th. It's down in Charlotte here in North Carolina. I will not be at that one. I will be on a conference at work. And then the next October 13th.
I won't be at that one either because I'm in Florida. I need to see about some fetish stuff in Florida.
And then that's it for the year, but they start back up in February and I will send you that date. And if you want to crash and come through, we'll go. And yeah, fuck gender roles, 100%. It is all made up. When I took this new job, my partner graciously said, my partner actually encouraged me to apply for this job in the first place because I said I was never coming back to this hellhole bumfuck podunk town. And he was like, that sounds like something you were afraid of, but you have more coping skills and more things. You've grown, so you don't need to be afraid of it. So go apply. And I did. Part of the fear was like, I don't want to drag you out to the fucking sticks, but the 80-20, I will follow you. Because I want to be with you.
Oh, I will say
I will do what you need to keep us going.
Can I be slightly petty?
Go for it.
If you got a motherfucker that's willing to pack up their whole goddamn life to help support what you
you got a shirt? You need to drop a picture of you in the shirt in the Discord paragraph. Yeah. My gosh.
But like do the shit that you want to do will pack up their fucking life. You
Mhm.
if you don't appreciate that shit, you ain't shit. You
Mhm.
ain't shit. At least at that moment in time, you were disgusting and you are trash.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Gotta agree with that. Gotta agree with it, my boy.
I'm speaking from
Um,
my own experience.
so the other thing about my personal journey is when I took this job, my previous job, I made the highest I ever made was $55,984 a year. That was my salary. When I took this job, I was making $83,500. And then within the next 6 months to a year, I am now making 86 something. Okay. Um, when I made that jump, our whole household income was what I made at the new job, which means he makes 30,000 a year, which means I make both of our salaries with one job. And never once do I hold that over him ever because that's the choice I made. That's the leap I
Yeah,
made.
and there's a lot of times you've also mentioned like he does things that
Right.
you can't do with money. Like that's straight up like he'll
Cannot do.
fix shit or he'll just
Right.
help comfort you when you fucking need it. Like what a partner should fucking do.
Right. And I mean, added bonus. I mean, I almost had to pay $600 for some stupid shit on my car, and he was like, "Oh fuck no, that's $12 at the advanced auto parts store." And his ADHD ass went, got the part, and was just like, "Do do do, boom, done, floop." What?
And speaking from like a fellow ADHD motherfucker, we will do that shit with someone we care about without thinking. Like it's just you want this thing, I care about you, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna
Done.
do it. It's
Without we
done.
don't expect shit. We don't want like we
It's just done.
even if you think it's like what I was just doing something like
That part.
like you needed it, I did it.
You needed it. I did it. It makes sense. But why would you do such thing? Because we're a unit. We're
Exactly.
together.
Like there are some things that you and your
This
partner
is
will do.
us.
Like this is an us situation. Like you needed this. I here's like basically just
That's good.
not even saying it out loud, but here's the part of the relationship I shine in.
Right.
Allow me to shine.
Because you're supposed to bring different things to the relationship. And the fact that people are like, I expect this, I expect that, that you may not get that. You may get pieces.
And
You
why
may
you
get
expect it?
pieces.
Like y'all need to
Why
figure
do
out
you
why y'all
expect it?
expect that shit.
Right. Because if you can do it yourself, then why do you need someone? But on that note, I'm going to rage all over for some Don Daring 101. Don Darrow apparently has the Rona again. So he'll be streaming more often this week. It is also corset season because it is October.
Nope, don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
Every
I want to
years.
hear it. Tell
And
me about
Arugs is wearing her corsets this month. And oh my.
it. Is the rule to stay away from a room still the same?
Yes!
Okay.
She needs to stabilize.
Well, of course, it's helping to stabilize
No, it's helping her lift and separate.
and keep a stable core for other things.
Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow for some Blue Square Boy gaming. I am leaning toward doing something spooky. Everybody just bought Demonologist, and I kind of want to play with them, so we
Fuck is
might play
that?
that tomorrow. It's like Phasmophobia, but like with different monsters, and you actually have to do things to banish them. It's
Ooh,
like
send me a
playing
link.
Supernatural, essentially.
Send me a link.
Okay.
I haven't played with y'all in forever, and I miss
Yeah,
playing with
it is
y'all.
on sale right now for like $14. So,
Ah!
right, so we will do
Playing
this.
with Pum Pum.
Stop playing with your pum pum
I'm
on the
playing with
fucking
Pum.
TV. But yeah, so we'll see y'all Tuesday night and the Wednesday WDI podcast. So yeah, hot stuff. Good night,
Who am
everybody.
I?
Bye, everybody else.